can't wait for Digital Pride.
Pride to me means being yourself.
I love York Region.
York Pride is a family.
Pride to me means being kind and accepting of others.
I love drag.
Did you see how she worked that stage?
What does Pride mean to you?
Pride to me means accepting others.
I love going to Pride each year.
Pride to me means being myself.
My whole family goes to Pride.
York Region is home and Pride is family.
It's my favorite time of the year.
Pride is so much fun.
What does pride mean to you?
Love.
Community.
Activism.
Passion,
Expression.
friendship, support,
a safe place.
We are stronger together.
We are stronger together.
We are stronger together.
We are stronger together.
Welcome to Digital Pride, presented by TD Bank. Welcome to York Pride's official broadcast, streaming across our 9 municipalities within York Region and beyond. We are excited to host weekly programming for you to enjoy right at home. It doesn't matter where you are. We are bringing pride to you. Celebrating over 20 years of Pride across York Region and streaming live from the headquarters of QP 905. We welcome you to Digital Pride 2021. The following program is 19 plus. Viewer discretion is advised. What do you get when you take 4 tipsy strangers, a horticulturalist, a drag queen, a bartender, and an energetic host? That, my friends, is Tipsy Planting. Hosted by Grant Peckford, you'll find him on Instagram and Facebook. So grab your favorite drink, roll up your sleeves, and get dirty with us. Get a chance to build stronger relationships with your plants at home with Ian McCallum, our horticulturalist. With special performances by Ophelia Manson. Meet our contestants, Alistair, Karen, Adrian, and Ness. We want you to enjoy responsibly. Please do not drink and drive. Join us as we make gardening fun and interactive.
Cheers, York Region, to over 20 years of York Pride. Welcome to Tipsy Planting, presented by the TD Bank. Tonight's episode hero is New Roots Rose Garden Center, provided by all of the plants. I didn't know what this was, but thank heavens, one of our guests, the horticulturist, identified what it was. Can't remember what they said. I think it was a hydrangea. I'm not sure. So listen, we want you to sit back, relax. We're going to learn some planting tips. We're going to make some fresh cocktails. We're going to play some games. And when we return, we're going to meet our tipsy contestants. Stay tuned because things are going to get really dirty.
You're watching Digital Pride online with York Pride.
The CDC has now identified a case of the novel coronavirus in Canada.
The province's chief medical officer is investigating a case that may be linked to the new coronavirus.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. It is now official. Canada has its first confirmed case of the new strain of coronavirus.
This individual has been in self-isolation. As such, the risk to Ontarians remains low.
We're following breaking news out of Ontario this morning. The province has smashed its record for daily COVID-19 cases.
The curve is going in the wrong direction in Canada also. Today was record-breaking.
The life of every Canadian was affected this year by the fight against the pandemic. For some, it was an inconvenience. For others, it was a roller coaster of anxiety. and for some families, nothing short of a devastating tragedy.
Nelson Mandela once said, "The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall." It's interesting, the things we enjoy the most are often the things we take for granted every day. Maybe it's dinner with your closest friends, or going to the movies with that special someone, or coming together in June to celebrate Pride. We're reminded what it takes to rise above our challenges. Patience, kindness, optimism. Yes, there is isolation, but there does not have to be loneliness.
How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Let's stay home so we can get back to hugging, loving, and celebrating together.
Without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Until then, we'll be here for you through Digital Pride. Digital Pride, presented by TD Bank.
Hey, welcome back, York Region. It's time for us to meet our contestants. First up, Adrian Alley. Adrian, fashion designer.
Yes,
I
sir.
didn't know that from last year when we hosted. And I'm wearing you.
Oh, yes.
Which is fabulous. I'm going to borrow this. I'm going to wear it on TV on Monday. So you create characters for his...
From scratch.
My God. So Martian Alley. That's the name of your brand, which shines a light on current world issues in a fun and interactive way. So what does that mean?
It just means that we use entertainment and characters to draw people in and then bring attention to certain world issues that are going on.
Okay. So that's serious
Entertainment.
stuff. I'm absolutely loving that. All right. So next, Alistair Jackson. So you're the boyfriend.
So it said.
So it said. I love that. Oh, hello. Thank you. So we're going to give you that. So tell me about that. So do you feel competitive?
I'm going to win this competition.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to win big time.
Why? How so?
Oh, I'm going to be more drunk, so, you know.
Okay. So, all right. So I'm looking at my script. Video games.
Love them.
And rock climbing.
They have
okay,
a lot
so
to
I'm
do with each other.
all right. So I'm taking that because I don't have shoes for rock climbing. So we're just going to. So the Walmart mom.
Yes.
So what's that all about? Karen Hill, because I didn't, say your name. So how did that happen?
I met Jacob and Brianne through Walmart as regular customers, and we became friends.
And and I'm looking around the room, and I think I heard Jacob go, woo! But the whole mom thing.
I'm a mother of 2 children as well.
And we're going to say happy birthday, because you have a son who turned
16?
7 minutes ago.
Well, not exactly, maybe 7 a.m., but yeah, but...
Okay, so we don't need to talk about your labor, honey. We'll just go along. So we're going to hand this here. So last but not least, Ness Daniels.
Correct.
Greek.
Yes, sir.
Which suggests we're going to have great energy.
Absolutely.
So, Main Street, New Market.
I own a little restaurant called Supa.
Which means soup in Greek.
That's right.
That's okay, I'm reading the script. That's how I know that. So the whole Greek and 6 years?
6 years there.
6 years.
Yep.
So not that we want to talk about the negative stuff, but how have you managed through all of this?
It's been a tough goal, and I've had a lot of great support.
Yeah.
My staff is amazing.
Yeah.
And the customers have kept me going, and it's been a tough goal. This pandemic was ridiculous, and but we're making it, so that's what counts.
And that's all that matters. And I'm going to look at the camera now and I'm going to say, and that's what York Region does. It's all about community, and that's what we do, is we get out there and we support each other. All right, so now we're going to take that back. I'm going to lighten this up, and now we've met all the contestants, and I believe I've got a shot over here. So I am going to say cheers to everyone. Happy Pride, York Region. Oh my God, there goes my liver. Wow. Sit tight. We'll be right back.
You're watching Digital Pride online with York Pride.
Welcome back, York Region. I am joined by Ian McCallum, and I'm going to say it, a horticulturist. Try and say that 10 times after a cocktail, York Region, who was on the first York Pride team.
Yeah, I was.
And that was what year, sir?
2000-ish.
Yeah, 2001, according to my notes. So listen, I wanted to call you the plant man. All night I wanted to call you the plant man, but I didn't want to minimize the importance of being a horticulturist. So, did I say that right?
You did.
I did say that right. So what brought you to that profession?
My own foolishness. I started at about a 6 or 7 year old kid.
Okay.
And I said I wanted a garden, and my parents gave me space, and that's where I started. And then I eventually ended up at the University of Guelph and have my Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, majoring in environmental horticulture.
And the University of Guelph, fabulous program.
It is.
Very definitely fabulous program. So what is the biggest mistake that individuals that choose to plant flowers? Because for me, I just order them. So I'm just saying, let's not pretend.
I would say the biggest mistake is people don't know how to water.
Okay.
They either overwater or they underwater.
Okay.
And basically, when you're watering, you water. You never, ever give just a little bit. When you water thoroughly. And for most plants, you let them dry out before you water again.
Okay, so if you overwater them, where's that water going? They're turning brown?
If you're overwatering, you're watering too frequently. You're not letting the roots dry out.
Okay.
So the roots then rot, which means the plant is no longer getting water.
Okay.
So then the leaves turn brown.
Okay. So tonight the contestants, York Region, will be planting mint, rosemary, basil, and cilantro to make cocktails, which I just, I can't imagine cilantro in a cocktail. So how do they plant their seeds? Like, what do they do?
Basically, fill your pot up with soil. Your pot has to drain, must have holes in it. Fill your pot up with soil to about a ½ inch or so below the rim.
Okay.
Put your seeds in, and the depth they have to be buried is roughly twice the size of the seed.
Okay, so that I was going to ask you, because I didn't want to be indelicate, but I wanted to understand just how deep you got that seed in.
Mm-hmm. So if you get a pea seed is like that big. So you're going to plant it that deep.
Okay, so what about sunlight? How do we determine who needs what?
Who needs what depends on where it originally grew.
Okay.
In the case of herbs, almost all of them want full sun.
Okay.
Okay, and they're all, the reason we use them is because they're high in oils and they have a high aromatic content. And those are displayed mostly in plants that are growing in higher light levels.
Okay, so I'm going to a store to purchase seeds, so everything I need to know, is that going to be on that seed package? Because I'm a male and we know we don't read instructions.
As a last resort, you should read the instructions. And it will be on the package.
Okay.
In most cases, it's clearly written on the back. In some of the newer packages, it's stupid. It is a little thing that peels off and it's underneath.
That's crazy.
It's ridiculous, but that's how all the new packaging is coming out for all kinds of things.
Okay, so now we've got them planted, they're growing, they're watered, the sun. So how long before they're ready to harvest?
That totally depends on the seed and the type of plant. Some will be really fast and some will be really slow.
So can you, sorry, go ahead, don't want to cut you off.
In some cases, you're looking weeks and weeks before they even come up. In other cases, they'll be up in a week.
Wow.
Yeah. Some of them are very fast.
Okay, so they're up in a week, that means they're ready to harvest?
No. That means you're seeing green in a week.
Seeing green.
Fastest harvest, you're probably 6 weeks. And the slowest harvest, you're probably 6 months.
So you're saying harvest, I'm saying picked.
Same thing.
Potato, potato.
Exactly.
Okay.
Tomato, tomato.
Okay. Get off my stage, stop it. So now that the seeds have been planted, I'm reading my script here. Let's take a quick break. Let's meet the bartender and make our first cocktail.
Digital Pride, presented by TD Bank. Don't miss the Digital Pride Parade on Friday, June 25th, streaming live on yorkpride.ca.
Gemma Miller?
Gemma Miller, please come to room 4.
Hello?
Hello, am I talking to Gemma?
Hey, Dad.
Hey! Carol, you remember my Gemma?
Gemma? How you doing?
And what's your name?
It's James.
James?
With summer right around the corner, it's now the best time to get out and get some fresh air. The Village Market at Waldorf has been supporting local farmers and food producers since 1991. They're open for shopping on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. from now to October 30th. Visit villagemarket.ca for more information, or follow them on their Instagram at villagemarket@Waldorf. Village Market is proud to support your pride.
Hey, welcome back, York Region. I think we really want to take a moment to acknowledge how beautiful these plants are. My God, again, I think I said hydrangeas. I don't know what those are. And I've got someone behind the camera saying, Grant, stop, don't pretend to talk about the plants. We've got, I don't know, I want to say a bush and a plant and I don't know. But I do want to acknowledge our lovely bartender, Celeste, is teaching us how to make a raspberry smash. Now, truth be told, I might have had a little sip of one of these before we went on camera, but not going to say anything more. So listen, fresh basil. Could you imagine fresh basil and look at me, fresh basil in a cocktail? Sit tight, let's take a look.
All right, it's everyone's favorite time, drink time. So we're gonna start tonight with our raspberry smash cocktail. With this one, we're gonna use some fresh raspberries. And we're also gonna use some nice fresh basil. So this is something that you can grow at home, really easy and simple. Just like I have over here, nice little fresh basil plant. You can grab a couple of leaves right off the plant. And we're ready to go. So we're gonna start with 6 raspberries. It's not an exact, so you can, add a little bit more if you want, or a little bit less. So we're gonna add those right into our Boston shaker. Next, we're gonna add about 3 or 4 sprigs from our basil plant. So right into the glass. Then we want to give it a little sweetness, so we're going to add just a bit of sugar right into it as well. I'm using about 2 teaspoons. And then for the good part, with this drink, we're gonna do 2 ounces of vodka because I don't think 1 ounce is just enough. gonna add that right into our shaker as well. And you always want a little bit of citrus in a good cocktail, so we're gonna grab half of a lime, and we're gonna squeeze that right into our cocktail shaker. You wanna get all those good juices out, so squeeze it hard. All right, don't need that anymore. And then we want to muddle it. So you can also use a wooden spoon if you're doing this at home and you don't have a muddler, but you really want to make sure that you're smashing the berries and really breaking them up when you're doing anything with a berry. So whether that's a strawberry or a raspberry, so take out some of that frustration from being in lockdown all this time. And smash that up. It's looking really beautiful already, all that color. Next, we're gonna add a little bit of ice. So you wanna fill about halfway. I'm just gonna throw it all over as well. And then we're gonna add the top on. So when you're using a Boston shaker, put it on a bit of an angle and then smash it down with the heel of your hand and make sure you get a seal. And then shake for about 15 seconds. Perfect, so we're gonna place it down, give it a smack to unseal it. Then we're gonna take our nice glass. Fill it with some ice. And strain our beautiful, lovely cocktail right in there. And you can see the raspberries really give it a really nice color. We're also straining so that you don't have bits of the seeds or of the basil leaves, because you don't want that just stuck in your drink, because then you'll get it in your teeth and you'll look awkward. And to top it off, we're gonna add just a little bit of soda water. And you can get fancy with your garnishes. You can grab a little sprig from your basil plant, add that right in there on the top. And there you go, your raspberry smash cocktail. Happy Pride.
Wow, not only did that cocktail look fabulous, it was so refreshing, crisp, clean, cool. Now that we've all got a cocktail in hand, let's take a look at the first performance by Ophelia Manson. Don't go anywhere.
Open-minded, I'm so blinded. Mystery man, woman phantom. Violet light smears the atmosphere. I'm so scared, but I'm standing here. Is what I'm seeing real, or is it just a sign? Is it all just virtual? We could be even just tonight, we could be anything you want. We could be jokers, right to the daylight. We could break all of our stigma. I'll be your enigma. I'll be your enigma. I'll be your enigma. I'll be your enigma. Can't stop staring, I'm so naked, wrapped in shadows, my heart races, dragon's eyes watch, goddess breathing, give me something to believe in? Is what I am seeing real, or is it just a sign? Is it all just virtual? We could be lovers, even just tonight. We could be anything you want. We could be jokers, brought to the daylight. We could break all of our stigma. I'll be your enigma. I'll be your enigma. I'll be your enigma. I'll be your enigma. Did you hear what I said? What? Did you hear what I said? Yeah. Is it all in my head? Is it all in my head? Is it all in my head? We could be lovers, even just tonight. We could be anything you want. We could be jokers, brought to the daylight. We could break all of our stigma. I'll be your enigma, even just tonight. I'll be your enigma, brought to the daylight. Be your enigma, even just tonight. Be your enigma, brought to the daylight, daylight.
Wow, talk about an amazing performance, what incredible energy. Did you know that Ophelia has a massive plant collection? Looks like she came on the right night. She's also a wig stylist. I'm telling you, that purple wig, could I take these 6 hairs, puff them up, and put that purple color in them? I'm dying. But really, what's really significant tonight, this is the first performance on a York Pride stage. You know what? Maybe she'll be back next year. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
You're watching Digital Pride online with York Pride.
Dive into summer with an amazing lineup of drinks. It doesn't matter who you are. All that matters is that you're here with us. Happy Pride, fresh from the market and proud to support York Pride. Digital Pride, presented by TD Bank.
Okay, York Region, the night is just starting. We are going to jump right into the first contestant competition of the evening, and trust me, I have no idea what it is I'm doing. So, watch me. But the key piece is the champion of this competition is going to walk away with this very colorful prepaid $50 Visa card. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, you want to be watching this. $50. We've opened up. We can go shopping. Let's go. All right, so the first competition, moving on up. So let me show you how it works. All right, so I'm taking this, I'm doing this, then we're grabbing the other hand, we're putting that there, we're doing this, we're pulling it here, we're taking that one, we're doing this, we're doing this, we're pulling there. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm making a fool of myself, but that's okay. We'll just keep going. I hear Brienne saying in my ear, faster, Grant, faster, Grant, faster, Grant. And I'm going, Brienne, stop. Just stop, stop, stop. So now we want to see which one of you is going to win this prepaid $50 gift card. So, all right, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, okay, all right, okay. Oh, whoop, whoop. Could we pick up the pace over here? Oh, Alistair, you almost dropped it. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Walmart, Mom, one at a time. Sister, don't be cheating, taking 2. I'm done. Oh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Did you smash that competition or what? But will you, now let's put our egos in check here, mister. But will you be the ultimate champion?
Absolutely.
I do like a confident contestant. All right, sit tight. We're going to go refill our glasses at the bar. We'll be right back. Yes, good for you.
You're watching Digital Pride online with York Pride.
All right, Pride, for our second drink, we're gonna make a twist on a classic, a cucumber mojito. So for this one, we're gonna use lovely, nice sliced up cucumber and some really beautiful fresh mint. So to start, we're using a classic cocktail shaker. We're gonna add 10 roughly mint leaves to it. You know, a mojito is all about the mint, so add, you know, you can be liberal with it. You don't have to count the leaves. And, oh, it smells delicious. Get those all in there. Looks good to me. Next, we're gonna add about 3 or 4 cucumber slices right into our shaker as well. Drop those right in. And with this drink, instead of using sugar, we're gonna use our simple syrup. Really easy to make at home. You're just gonna heat water, add your sugar, and stir until it's dissolved. I will give you a little bartender's trick. Use 2 parts sugar to 1 part water to really add that sweetness and to make it nice and thick. So for this one, I'm gonna add about 3/4 of an ounce right into our shaker. If you want it a little sweeter, feel free to add a little bit more. Next, we're gonna add our rum. And just like with the first drink, we're gonna do 2 ounces because 1 is never really enough in a drink, in my opinion. And then we can't forget that citrus. So we have our half of a lime, and we're gonna squeeze that right in. Give it a nice, good squeeze. Want all that juice out. And then when you're done with it, just throw it away because we don't need that anymore. Give it a quick little muddle, break up that cucumber a little bit. With this one, you don't want to go as hard as we did with the raspberries. Top up your shaker with the ice. Pop that lid on and shake, baby. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake that booty. All right, we got that one nice and cold. We're gonna add our ice to our glass. And then strain that right in. And then with this one, you can top with a little soda water. Give it that bubbles. Garnish with a nice slice of cucumber. And let's grab a little fresh sprig of mint. Plop that right in. And there we have it, a beautiful cucumber mojito. Enjoy.
Wow, and another cocktail, how refreshing. I think now's the time to really focus on the TD Bank. We want to thank you, TD, for supporting us this year. What's really significant about their contribution is their ability to create safer spaces for all members of the York Region Forget Me, I'm going to read this, 2S LGBTQ+. I got to say, back in my day, it was only 4. It was LGBT, but I am so pleased that we are so much more inclusive. And they are supporting this production and the steps they are taking to create those really safe spaces for all of us. So now you've seen this couch that I'm sitting on. All right, so this jacket's not popping as much as the last one I wore on the last couch, but the whole backyard set this evening is courtesy of IKEA Vaughan, going to be available for clearance in July. And so you want to make sure to check IKEA Vaughan. Don't go anywhere. After this commercial break, we will be back to see another absolutely amazing performance by Ophelia Manson.
Digital Pride, presented by TD Bank.
Gemma Miller.
Gemma Miller, please come to room 4.
Hello.
Hello, am I talking to Gemma?
Hey, Dad.
Hey! Carol, you remember my Gemma?
Gemma. How you doing?
And what's your name?
It's James.
James?
Hey, York Region, welcome back. Fun fact about Ophelia. She's been doing drag for 2 years, strong background in contemporary dance. You don't want to miss the next set. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, it's been a long night and the mirror's telling me to go home. But it's been a long time since I felt this good on my own. Lot of years went by with my hands tied up in your ropes. Forever and ever, no more. The midnight sky is the road I'm taking. Head high up in the clouds. I was born to run, I don't belong to anyone. Oh no. Don't need to be loved by you. Fire in my lungs, can't fight the devil on my tongue. Oh no. Don't need to be loved by you. See my lips on a mouth, everybody's talking now, baby. Oh, you know it's true. Yeah, that I was born to run, I don't belong to anyone. Oh no. Don't need to be loved by you. She got her hair pulled back cause the sweat's dripping off of her face. Said it ain't so bad if I wanna make a couple mistakes. You should know right now that I never stay put in one place. Forever and ever, no more. The midnight sky is the road I'm taking. Head high up in the clouds. Oh, I was born to run, I don't belong to anyone. Oh no. Don't need to be loved by you. Fire in my lungs, can't fight the devil on my tongue. Oh no. Don't need to be loved by you. See my lips on a mouth, everybody's talking now, baby. Oh, you know it's true. Yeah, that I was born to run, I don't belong to anyone. Oh no. Don't need to be loved by you. I don't hide blurry eyes like you. I was born to run, I don't belong to anyone. Oh no. Don't need to be loved by you. Fire in my lungs, can't fight the devil on my tongue, you know. Don't need to be loved by you. See his hands on my waist, thought you'd never be replaced, baby. Oh, you know it's true. Yeah, that I was born to run, I don't belong to anyone. Oh no. Don't need to be loved by you. Yeah. You know it's true. You know it's true.
Wow, that was breathtaking. I'm gotta say the power in that delivery. My favorite part, hey, come on, York Region, it was all fabulous. I think we will definitely be seeing more of her on the York Pride stage. Now, don't go anywhere. We've got more competition and more cocktails coming right up.
You're watching Digital Pride online with York Pride. Don't miss the Digital Pride Parade on Friday, June 25th, streaming live on yorkpride.ca.
Digital Pride, presented by TD Bank.
Wow, this is just craziness. I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're going to jump right into the next competition. And I'm telling you, there are people who would pay money to watch me try and do this. So, what are we calling this? Backflip. Okay, so we're putting a pencil on here. Oh my God, that ring I'm wearing is huge. All right, so we're going to do this. My God, I can't believe that I caught it. All right, so that's how backflip works. All right, so I'm going to try and do two. I don't want anyone in the studio to be laughing at me because this is just sitting on my huge ring. Up we go. Oh my gosh, who would believe that I did it? All right, so now listen. This is how it works. Are you ready? Contestants, 3, 2, 1, get at it. Oh my God, I'm so pleased you dropped them. Oh, I feel so much better about myself now. Whoop. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm not laughing. I promise I'm not laughing at all of you, but I'm telling you I'm laughing hysterically.
4.
Oh, look at you, Walmart mom, go. You go, girl. Go, 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 go.
I'm at 6.
6? Oh, Alistair, stop showing off. You're at 6. Okay.
I lost the count.
Wow. Oh.
You sure?
Okay, all right. Oh, how many did you just get?
They're all breaking.
You gotta find better pens.
Oh, my.
Okay.
9. 5.
All right, 7.
Oh my gosh, you guys are doing amazing. All right, I didn't see that drop on the floor, or that one, or that one, or that one. 8.
8. Come on, come on.
So what, we need 10, right? We need 10 each.
Just balancing on your hand is hard.
Oh, that's all right. We didn't see that you dropped 6 of that 10. It's all right. No one's judging you. Stop taking the Lord's name in vain, girl, and just flip them in your hand.
Got it.
Oh, wow! Wow, 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 wow. No, I mean, to be fair, that was a... Oh. Get off my stage, I'm the star here. But no, to be really serious, you all did an absolutely amazing job. Really, big hand to all of you. All right, sit tight, we're gonna move to Celeste, and we've got an absolutely fabulous cocktail. Don't go anywhere. I believe, if I read my script, we've got a rosemary gin and tonic.
You're watching Digital Pride online with York Pride.
All right, hey girls, welcome back. We're gonna make one of my absolute favorite cocktails now, a gin and tonic, but we're gonna add fresh, beautiful rosemary. So you can see it here. All right, that is our main herb in this drink. So we're gonna start, we have our pint glass here. We're gonna stir this drink. So we don't need our shaker. As you know, hopefully you're getting it now, 2 ounces of gin right into our pint glass. And with this drink, the secret is Rosemary's Simple Syrup. So this one is only 1 part sugar and 1 part water. But then we're gonna take this beautiful fresh rosemary and add it in once it's all dissolved. Let it sit in there for about half an hour to an hour, then cool it down, and you will have a gorgeous simple syrup that you made all by yourself, and you can smell the rosemary right off of it. Honestly, it's beautiful. So at this one, we're gonna add 1.5 ounces. So I'm gonna do 2 of my 3/4 ounce measures on my jigger. Next, we need that citrus. So we have our half of a lime here. Squeeze that right in. And toss it away when you're done. Then we're gonna add our ice. Top that with a little more. And this time, we're just gonna stir. So when you're stirring the drinks, it takes about double the amount of time to cool it down as it does when you're shaking a drink. So instead of 15 seconds, you wanna stir for about 30 seconds. So it's a little more monotonous. Dance to a song in your head. I have that, it's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, it's still stuck in my head. Stir, stir, stir. And you can feel your drink getting nice and cold. We only want a touch of ice in our glass. And then we're gonna, same thing, we're gonna strain that right in. Look at that beautiful, lovely drink right there. Top that off with some tonic. A little extra splash. And then we're gonna garnish that with a beautiful little lime wheel and a sprig of rosemary. Little trick, give that rosemary a little smack, a little roll in your hands. It's gonna help break up, and then give it a little stir. You'll really get even more of that rosemary through there. And there we go. One of my absolute favorites, a beautiful rosemary gin and tonic. Drink up, guys.
Digital Pride, presented by TD Bank.
Okay, so now that we've seen how refreshing that last cocktail was, And I'm sure that everyone's gotten their refill. Gotten their refill, that's articulate. We're on to our next game, and this one really scares me. I see a whole bunch of candy in front of me. Separation anxiety. So this is how it works. Now, Brienne took a great deal of time showing me how to do this, so be patient, because I'm old. So I've got this, 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 and then I've got the same colors, and I'm going, and I need green, and I need orange, and I need red, and I need... So now everyone's watching me. Are they seeing what it is I'm doing? Anyone got that? All different... Oh, excuse me, Alistair's going, yes, we see it, we see it. All right, so is everyone ready? Yes. 3, 2, 1, you are on. Oh, sounds like there's an awful lot of action on there. Okay. Wow. Okay, the guy in the fabulous, fabulous jacket at the end, whose design I'm wearing. Where are you, where are you, where are you? I have to stop calling you Walmart Mom, but I'm sorry, it just is very natural. Girl, don't you be putting that mouth now. That's dirt on the floor. Oh, there's another one. There's a green one. Okay. All right, so I'm the only one that's stressed out about this. I'm going to have a green one. I'm putting it in my mouth. Of course. Oh, wow. Oh, my Lord. Oh, gosh. Oops. Sorry, I've got this sour thing. Oh, my Lord. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so we have a winner over here. Why are both of you at the end continuing to put this? No, Adrian, I just want to say congratulations. Ness, all right, Ness, honey, you lost. Already? I'm telling you. Oh my God. You've lost. Sorry, I'm choking. I'm choking here on my Skittle. I cannot believe that those words would ever come out of my mouth, that I'm choking on my Skittle. Congratulations, Adrian, for taking the win on this one. When we get back from the break, we're going to be joined by horticulturist Ian McCallum. Don't go anywhere, York Region. We'll be right back.
You're watching Digital Pride online with York Pride.
Gosh, tonight has just been so much fun. What a hoot. We're now back with Ian McCallum in our gorgeous backyard by IKEA in Vaughan. I mean, look at this. Would you not want this on your lanai?
I don't have a lanai. I just have a deck.
And all I've got's a balcony.
There you
but
go.
I just thought I was trying to be very golden girls as a man of a certain age. I thought that that was really key. So listen, we've established you've started with York Pride in 2001 when it all began.
Yep.
So what was that all about? What did that look like for you back then?
What was that all about? Well, prior to that was Gay and Lesbian Association of York Region, which was basically a social group.
Okay.
And we did dances and cruises and things like that.
Yes. Yes.
And that was when the marriage law changing was happening.
Oh, and that was huge.
And that was huge.
That was huge.
And myself and a friend of mine, Cheryl, who was also on the board of Glare, decided we were going to go political. So we did. So we left Glare and we formed Pride York Region.
Yep.
And Cheryl is a writer, and she ended up writing all the background stuff, and I ended up being the face on the TV and so on and so forth. And
So how'd you feel about that, being the face?
Well, I didn't have a choice in that because Cheryl wouldn't.
I love that. I love that.
We did radio once, but she wouldn't do TV.
Well, I mean, we all say each and every one of us has a face for TV. So radio was always
Well, I didn't
where
break
we
the
go.
TV, so I'm still here, and Pride happened, and marriage happened, and it all moved on from then. And we had actually in Newmarket, we had the first Pride flag raised in York Region.
And that's so exciting. I mean, that's so significant. So would you say that that was your favorite memory of all of that?
I would say that was the biggie, yeah.
The raising of the flag?
Seeing the flag, except they didn't do ceremony then. It was just, they put it up.
What the heck was wrong with them? Please, how can you raise a flag without some ceremony?
Because back in the day, it just wasn't done.
I know.
And we requested it, and Newmarket's the only city that said, yep, let's go for it.
Yeah, and I'm very, very grateful that I am, you know, I'm involved in Georgina and have experienced the raising of that flag. So for the moment, if I can ask you, when you think about York Pride now, did you ever imagine that where you came from, where you started, that the organization would look like this today?
I never thought it would get here.
Really?
I thought it would take a lot longer.
Can I ask you why?
Probably because we started as such a small thing and such very basic roots and so few people, and there was so much pushback. And I was just coming out at the time anyway. I mean, at that point in time, I'd only been out for 3 or 4 years.
Oh my gosh.
And Cheryl for less.
Wow.
Yes.
Like
we came out with a bang.
Well, people always said to me that I never opened the door gently. I threw it open and I came out. So
well, we kicked it down.
I get that. But you know, back then, don't you think that's what we needed?
That is what we needed, very definitely.
It really was about, you know, I don't know whether it truly was a message we were trying to send, or was it really just getting people to hear us, period?
I think it was a little bit of everything. I mean, at the time, the biggest thing going was Toronto Pride, which,
yes,
I mean, it still is.
Yes.
It always will be. But
Yeah.
I mean, we would go down there and it's like, can we do something like that in York Region? And we never thought we would have a parade.
Right.
I mean, we had the social thing and we had monthly dances and we had an annual cruise on Lake Ontario and that type of thing. And,
Yes.
and we wanted to do something up here and we did. We just never thought it would get to the scale that it has.
So when you look at where we are now, we've come a long way.
We have definitely come a long way.
And we have a little bit further to go.
we have a lot further to go.
Okay, I wanted you to say that. I just set that up because I wanted you to really enforce that. Because I do think it's key. I mean, we need to acknowledge how far we have come with the good work and the investment.
Yeah.
That
It's step by step.
Yeah.
And we have to change the minds of the people whose minds haven't been changed yet.
Yeah.
To be blunt about it.
Well, I mean, I can't imagine why you wouldn't be blunt. I've certainly never known to be subtle. But, you know, if you really want the message to be out there and to be heard, because I think that's the key piece. I mean, I've had an absolute fabulous time listening to you, and you have said everything that I wanted you to say, and that's really key, because we don't want to forget what came before. We certainly want to acknowledge where we are, but you know, I want to look into the camera and say we need to keep this conversation going, because our community looks very different today than what it did back when there was only 4 letters, LGBT. And now the acronym goes on and goes on. So I want to thank you so much for being here and sharing how deep to put the seeds in and poke the soil and all the rest of that, but also to share, you know, your feelings about when you joined the conversation and where we are today. So thank you so much. And
thank you.
Cheers. Lovely to meet you.
And happy Pride.
Click, click. Happy Pride, York Region. So stay tuned, because after this commercial break, we're going to make our final cocktail for the evening and crown our champion for the evening. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Digital Pride, presented by TD Bank. Nelson Mandela once said, "The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall." It's interesting, the things we enjoy the most are often the things we take for granted every day. Maybe it's dinner with your closest friends, or going to the movies with that special someone, or coming together in June to celebrate Pride. We're reminded what it takes to rise above our challenges. Patience, kindness, optimism. Yes, there is isolation, but there does not have to be loneliness.
How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Let's stay home so we can get back to hugging, loving, and celebrating together.
Without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Until then, we'll be here for you through Digital Pride.
Hey York Region, welcome back. It's time to use our last herb of the night, cilantro. Let's head back to the bar while Celeste teaches us how. All right, we're going to get it this time to make a cilantro Negroni.
All right, York Pride, I hope you've been having as much fun as I have. We're doing our final drink of the night, and it's a cilantro Negroni. Love it or hate it, cilantro, people are kind of on either side. I love it. Adds a little bit of spice, just like me. So we're gonna get to it. With this one, we're gonna use our beautiful, lovely, fresh cilantro that we've grown in our little gardens. And we're also gonna use some nice orange slices in this drink as our citrus instead of lime this time. And it pairs really nice with our Campari. So with this drink, we're gonna grab our orange wedge, give it just a little bit of a squeeze, Drop it right into the glass this time. We want to keep that in there. We're going to take our nice cilantro and peel off, throw away the stems. We don't want those in there, just the leaves. You can add as many or as little as you like. Roughly about 3. I add a couple extra because I like it a little bit hotter. And then we're going to add some sugar to sweeten it out a little bit. So with this one, just 2 teaspoons again. Lovely. And we're gonna muddle this before we add any alcohol this time because we want the orange and the sugar and the cilantro to kind of come together a little bit before we add any of our other ingredients. Perfect. And finally, we're gonna add our Campari. Again, you guys know how it goes. 2 ounces, let's do drama. A little bit extra. Add our ice. And we're gonna stir it so it comes together. And again, stir for that 30 seconds. Get those hips going. Maybe do, dance to that little slow song in your head. To me, it's probably Taylor Swift. Looks like a willow, All right. Stir, stir, stir. And again, just a little bit of ice into our glass. And look at that absolutely beautiful color that you see. Last but not least, top it with a little bit of your soda water. And then to really make you look like a professional bartender, make sure you give that really nice final little presentation with a garnish. And there we go. Our lovely, beautiful, little bit spicy cilantro Negroni. Here's to pride. Cheers.
You're watching Digital Pride online with York Pride.
Wow, that last cocktail, what a refreshing note to end on. Thank you so much, Celeste. Let's sip on this while the contestants play the final competition. I have to tell you that Tilt-A-Cup, in my opinion, this is the craziest and the most difficult competition. So this is how it works. You've got a ball. You're going to bounce it on the ground. You're going to catch it in your cup. You're going to put that underneath. You're going to take your next ball. You're going to bounce it on the ground. You're going to get it on your cup. And you're going to go through until all your balls have found a home to live in. Has everybody got that? Look at you, Alistair. You're smiling. What are you thinking? All right. So are we good to go? Everyone's ready? You got your balls in the right cup? 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Okay, all right. Oh my God, we've got strobe lights. We've got lighting going on. It's crazy over there. Up. Oh, no. Oh my gosh! Alistair, are you done? Okay, so if Alistair is finished, why is everybody else crawling on the ground trying to find their balls. I'm so confused. Ness? Okay. Okay. All right. All right, I've got to bring some order to this. You have all done an absolutely amazing job. There are no losers. There's always a winner. That being said, congratulations, Ness. You have won 2 out of all of them, and have I got a gift certificate for you? And now that we're open, you can go shopping. Congratulations, but please, everyone, give yourself a hand. Amazing, amazing job. Right. Everyone got their balls in their cup? All right. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Thank you.
Digital Pride, presented by TD Bank.
You smell something burning?
God.
Did you forget something on the barbecue?
Honey, trust me, I don't cook. There's no way that there's anything on that barbecue that I put on. Listen, you know what? Don't go anywhere. I'm going to order my Uber Eats. We'll be right back after this message.
This is my place, and I am welcome here. Here I am free to learn to grow and share, sharing the love, sharing the peace, dance and sing, be the stillness within, sharing the joy, the healing prayers, one heart, one mind, one sacred divine, sharing the love, sharing the peace, dance and sing, be the stillness within, sharing the joy, the healing prayers, one heart, one mind, one sacred divine. This is my place. Sing hallelujah, amen. Sing hallelujah, amen. Sing hallelujah, amen. Sharing the love, sharing the peace, dance and sing, be the stillness within, sharing the joy, the healing prayers, one heart, one mind, one sacred divine, sharing the love, sharing the peace, dance and sing, be the stillness within, sharing the joy, the healing prayers, one heart, one mind, one sacred divine. This is my place. This is our place. This is my place.
Thank you all for what has been, I cannot think of any other way to express it, but a truly unique experience this evening. Thank you to TD Bank, IKEA Vaughan, and New Roots for making this live stream possible. Thank you to our videographers. I want to read their names to make sure I get them right. Alexandra, Kea, Jonathan. Thank you all to each and every one of York Pride volunteers. Without all of you, none of this would happen. Let's close off this night the best way we know how with North Fire Circus. Have a great night, everyone, and we'll see you on Monday.
Baby,
Pride would like to thank our digital champion sponsor, TD Bank, for making 2S LGBTQ social programming a priority in our community. Tonight's pyrotechnic display was brought to you by Rocket Fireworks. Visit rocketfireworks.ca for upcoming Canada Day specials. We would also like to thank our studio partner, IKEA Vaughan. We stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 7 p.m. to 9, all throughout June. All streams are available on our social media platforms at YorkPrideCA. They're free to watch and interact with. Use #DigitalPride, #YorkPride on your online post to win prizes. York Pride works hard at making social programming fun and safe across York Region. We hope to see you at our next stream. Thank you, and good night.